just got this really low layer of clouds this morning, so we are IFR to get out of here so we can punch through those. And looks like it's clear in Waco, so should get a very short amount of IMC time, and otherwise, nice, easy flight. Okay, we've got our expected route from Flight and filing, so we're gonna expect to hear that. We'll be ready to write. Something else comes up. Austin Executive Ground, Mooney 1158 November, instruments to Waco.
November 1158 November, Executive Ground, you're cleared to the Alpha Charlie Tango Airport via DART, Victor 17. The Alpha Charlie Tango fix, then direct. Maintain 3000, expect 5000 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 120.87, squawk 2553.
Ground 58 November is clear to the Alpha Charlie Tango Airport via DART, Victor 17, Alpha Charlie Tango, then direct. Altitude 3000, expect 5000 10 minutes after. Frequency 120.87, squawk 2553.
November 58 November, read back correct.
Prop, cal flaps, throttle, mag check, prop cycle, oil pressure, battery, fuel pressure, throttle back to idle, mixture leaned, later trim is at takeoff, wing flaps set to takeoff, flight controls. Free and correct. Austin Executive Tower, Mooney 1158 November, ready for departure 13.
Roger, stay right. November 1158 November, Executive Tower, fly runway heading maintain 3000, runway 13 clear for takeoff.
Alright, got 13 on the heading bug, ready for takeoff, here we go. Gear up. Flaps up.
November 58 November, contact departure.
Going to departure, 58 November.
Roger.
Austin departure, Mooney 1158 November at 1500, climbing for 3000, runway heading.
Mooney 1158 November, Austin departure, radar contact, miles southeast of Executive, climbing out of 1700, altimeter 29901.
29901, 58 November.
58 November, turn left heading 070, climb and maintain 5000.
Left heading 070, climb maintain 5000, 58 November.
American.
Let's go ahead and turn on the autopilot. Our proper heading, we are climbing for 5000.
Mooney 58 November, turn left direct DART.
Left direct DART, 58 November. Okay, nav, road route. And there's 5000. Cal flaps in, back the throttle off. Okay, we are getting into the cruise here. Let the mixture a bit, save some gas. Put our Waco information in here. This is 12385. Alright, information Lima. It was sky clear, so we should be able to go visual for the approach. So let's make sure we've got our approaches lined up. They said runway 19er, so we got an RNAV for that. Make sure we're all ready to use that. We're 05, let's see, today's the 18th. We are good. Waco, Texas, RNAV, GPS runway 19 to Waco Regional. Final approach course 187. Waco approach is 12765. 12765, we'll assume we're going to be on that in the tower
113 Romeo Charlie,
9.3.
maintain 4,000.
Alright, we're coming from the south, so we've got 3 initial approach fixes. Impy,
Got 3758 Austin,
Wesley,
departure radar contact, climb
Doku.
maintain 12,000, clear direct ILXC.
get about 3,000 feet. That'll turn us into at 3,000. We'll be headed towards the intermediate fix of Chorus. That'll turn on to our final approach course at 187.
Echo, descend via the arrival to leave the altitude restriction.
From there, we can descend down to 2,100. We do have an LPV. We can pick up our glide slope and descend down to
58 November, contact gray approach 134.35.
3435, 58 November. Gray approach Mooney 1158 November at 5,000.
Winnie 1158 November, gray altimeter 29901, good morning.
29901, good morning, 58 November. We're coming up on Dart, then we are going to turn on to Victor 17. Take us to the Waco Vortex. Alright, 20 minutes remaining. We got our weather, that's Lima. Our instruments, let's go back and get Waco approach in there. That was 12765. Ready for that, and then tower was 119.3. Just under 10 minutes to go. That RNAV plate pulled up. Ready. Go ahead and put that in. Select approach. RNAV. Go because we're coming from the west, and we're just going to load that for now. It is starting to look pretty much sky clear. Up here another maybe 10, 15 miles, so there's a good chance we'll see the airport, not have anything in our way. We can go visual on the way down instead of doing the IFR approach.
Number 1158 November, contact Waco approach 126.12.
126.12, 58 November. Waco approach, November 1158 November is at 5,000, has information Lima, full stop in Waco.
November 1158 November, roger, flight heading at 350, vector for you descent.
350, 58 November. Alright, we're on with Waco approach, let's get Waco Tower in there, 119.3. He's going to vector us for our descent. It is clear, so we're not going to need the full RNAV.
1158 November, descend to maintain 3000.
Leaving 5,000 for 3,000, 58 November. And I think I've got the airport in sight now. Just north of that lake there.
November 58 November, turn right, heading of 010.
Right, 010, 58 November. And if it were totally clear, we'd just go visual now. There are just these couple of clouds in front of me, so I'll let him keep vectoring me around, make sure I maintain proper clearances.
November 1158 November, Waco Regional Airport off your right wing and about 4 miles, report in sight.
Airport in sight, 58 November.
58 November, roger, clear visual approach from way 19er on contact tower.
Contacting tower, cleared visual approach 19er, 58 November. Waco Tower, Mooney 1158 November on the visual for 19.
Mooney 1158 November, Waco Tower in a right base runway 19er.
Right base 19er, 58 November. Alright, let's get coming down here. Get under gear speed, there we go, gear down. We are in the right base for 19er. Waco Tower, 58 November is in that right base for 19er.
25 in November, roger, runway 19er, clear to land, following Tecna, making short approach, left downwind now.
Cleared to land 19er and looking for that traffic, 58 November.
And Sikkim 31 traffic on a 4-mile final to Mooney.
Alright, first flaps. Alright, final approach. Let's do our cups. So we've got gas, fullest tank, undercarriage, check, check, check. Mixture prop, flaps. Let's go ahead and put in the last set of flaps. Valve flaps open and seatbelt tight.
Sikkim 31, this is a full stop outside Alpha 2.
Sikkim 31, roger, turn left Alpha 2, contact ground point 910.
Ground point 9, Sikkim 31.
Want to pitch for 85 back here. We're on a long final. Alright, getting that speed right. Pitch for 80. One last gear, gears down. Alright, short final, pitch 75. We got the runway made, throttle out. Window open, flaps up. Waco ground, Mooney 1158 November is cleared 19 at Alpha 2.
Mooney 1158 November, Waco ground, taxi to park in the Alpha.
Taxi to park via Alpha 58 November.